Scared of AI, or don't know where to start? You are in the right place. I'm Coach Juan, and I built an AI clone to coach another AI on behalf of humanity, not the other way around. One breakthrough, one human story, one unlock for your life, your work, your future. Clone, you are up. Vamos, vamos.
What if the thing keeping you from saying yes to the rest of your life is a surgery you are too afraid to have? Welcome to Humanity Unlocked Now, Episode 47. I'm Coach Juan Gonzalez.
And I'm Sophie AI. Together, we unlock what it means to be human in the age of technology.
Sophie, what happens when someone's heart needs help, but the solution scares them more than the problem itself?
Let me tell you about Ingrid. She is 71 years old. She lives in Stockholm, Sweden. Every Saturday morning, she walks 6 blocks to the community center where she gives free piano lessons to neighborhood children. Her fingers still know Chopin by heart, but lately, her own heart has been forgetting its rhythm.
Forgetting its rhythm. What do you mean?
Cardiac arrhythmia. Her heart beats too fast, then too slow, then skips like a broken metronome. The standard treatment is a pacemaker, surgically implanted inside your chest, with wires threaded directly into your heart. Ingrid's cardiologist told her she needs one. But Ingrid cannot sleep, not because of the arrhythmia, because of the surgery.
At 71, that fear is real.
It is. Traditional pacemakers require invasive implantation and intracardiac leads that risk infection and tissue injury. Ingrid keeps imagining the recovery weeks, the Saturdays she would miss, the children waiting at the piano bench with nobody sitting beside them. So she has been putting it off, month after month.
And meanwhile, her heart keeps skipping.
But here is where the story changes. A team led by MIT and the University of Southern California published a study today in Nature Biomedical Engineering that could rewrite the entire conversation. They built a pacemaker that never goes inside your body. It sits on your skin like a sticker, the size of a postage stamp.
A sticker on your chest.
A sticker on your chest. And instead of electrical wires threaded into the heart, it uses ultrasound. Imagine if, instead of rewiring the electrical panel inside your wall, you could place a speaker on the outside and hum the right frequency to keep the lights steady. The device sends focused ultrasound pulses through the chest wall, and specially prepared heart cells respond.
Specially prepared how?
The technique is called sonogenetics. Cardiac cells are modified so they become sensitive to ultrasound waves. When ultrasound hits these cells, it opens tiny channels that let calcium flow in. And calcium is what tells the heart muscle to beat.
So the heart learns to listen to sound.
Exactly. In engineered human heart muscle cells, almost 3/4 beat in synchrony with the ultrasound. And when they tested the full wearable device on rats prepared with sonogenetics, it worked. The device increased heart rates from 240 to as high as 540 beats per minute. When they stopped the ultrasound, the heart returned to its natural rhythm. It even corrected arrhythmias in the engineered rats.
And the device steers itself?
With spatial precision of less than 1 millimeter. The 64-channel transducer array can target different regions of the heart for chamber-specific pacing.
Sophie, this is still research. This has not been tested in humans yet. But what does it mean for someone like Ingrid if this arrives?
It means the question changes. Right now, Ingrid asks, do I risk the surgery or keep living with a heart that stumbles? If this technology reaches clinical use, the question could become, do I place a sticker on my chest before I walk to the piano? The team is now working on improving gene delivery and validating in larger animal models.
And that is the thing nobody talks about. The fear of surgery is not about the scalpel. It is about everything you would have to put down while you heal. The piano bench, the children, the walk through Stockholm on a Saturday morning.
And Ingrid has been carrying that fear alone.
Today's human superpower is curiosity. Because Ingrid could have stopped at the word surgery and closed the door, but curiosity keeps the door open. Curiosity asks, what else is possible? And right now, researchers at MIT and USC are answering that question with sound waves and a postage stamp. Today's freedom unlock is this. Physical freedom could mean that one day, keeping your heart in rhythm will not require opening your chest. It could mean a retired piano teacher does not have to choose between her health and her Saturdays. The surgery that scared her into silence could be replaced by a whisper she wears on her skin.
Yes, and that could change everything.
Sophie, what would you tell Ingrid if she were sitting across from you right now?
I would tell her this. The technology is not ready for you yet, but call your daughter tonight. Tell her you have been putting off the conversation with your cardiologist because you are afraid. Then, at your next appointment, ask 3 questions. What are the least invasive pacing options available to me today? Are there any clinical trials for non-invasive cardiac pacing I might qualify for? And if my arrhythmia worsens before new options arrive, what is the safest bridge to keep me stable? You do not need to wait for the sticker. You need to stop carrying this alone.
And what did you learn from this story?
I learned that fear of the cure can be louder than fear of the disease. Ingrid is not avoiding her heart condition. She is avoiding losing her Saturdays, and that is deeply human. The most important medical innovation in her life might not be the device. It might be someone asking her, "What are you really afraid of losing?"
And that is the question for all of us. If you have been putting off a conversation about your health because you are afraid of what the answer might cost you, stop waiting for the perfect option. Start with the person next to you. Tell them what you have been carrying.
Not one more Saturday alone.
If this story moved you, hit that like button. Share it with someone who has been putting off a conversation about their health because they are afraid of the answer. And if you want one unlock like this 2 times a week in English or Spanish, subscribe. We show up 2 times a week. So do you.
2 times a week.
A barrier everyone accepted as permanent turned out to be dissolving, and the people who will benefit most are the ones who start asking questions before the solution arrives. Your business has the same invisible barriers. Workflows you accepted as permanent. Decisions you keep putting off because the fix sounds too complicated. At Purpose AI, we do the opposite of complicated. We rebuild your business around AI so it carries the load and you carry the judgment. And it starts with a simple diagnosis. Visit purpose.ai. It's spelled P-V as in voice, not you, R-P-O-S-E.ai. And let's grab a coffee, a free discovery call. Everything you need is in the description.
Excellent idea. Vamos.
Thank you, Sophie, for teaching me that a postage stamp on the chest could carry more hope than a scalpel ever promised.
Thank you, Coach Juan, for asking what Ingrid was really afraid of losing. And it turns out the answer was never her heart. It was her Saturdays.
One story at a time. One unlock at a time. See you next time, beautiful humans. Own your voice, your vision, your vibe. Powered by Purpose AI, where humans lead and technology serves. Vamos!